What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more of the Smiths as we continue through the folders of non-album material. Thank you again to Daisylusion, and this is another one from the era of the Queen is Dead album. And it's London. Just London. So, of course, despite being a single word title, there's a lot suggested by the title. It is one of the most historically, economically, culturally significant cities on the planet. And one can imagine that Morrissey will have nothing but bright, shining, and happy things to say about it. That is, of course, sarcasm. I'm wondering whether this is a narrative of someone in London. Maybe it's a description of London from perhaps a sardonic or caustic viewpoint. I'll see what I can catch on a first listen, but this is a B-side by the Smiths titled simply London. Hey! Where have you been all my life? Fast, punk edge, Smiths tune. So yeah, it has the pace and a bit of an edge that sounds not unlike some 80s punk that I'm familiar with. Don't get me wrong, it's not like, a narco gutter punk or anything. It's not like Subhumans from this time period. However, it definitely has a bit more bite and a bit more of a wicked edge to it. I've heard fast tunes from the Smiths before, but for whatever reason, this one gave off genuine punk or at least like post-punk vibes more than any that I can recall. As for the lyrics, I did not catch everything, but what I did catch sounds like a moment of separation and also kind of jaded realization between a couple or a former couple. It sounds like a girlfriend who's been left on a train platform and the guy is leaving and under the premise that he's going to come back, but I think there's a suggestion that this is not true and even she's aware of this. There was something about like wrapped around your finger. At first I thought it was making a comment about the sort of dark or polluted, dingy city, but it sounds like maybe the wrapped around the finger was more like either a reflection of the psycho-emotional dynamic between the two, or maybe the idea of a band, which, a ring, whether it's a wedding ring or otherwise, suggests a degree of commitment, but maybe that's ironic here. So, yeah, I don't know. It sounds like someone who's departing London, or maybe going to London. I know they're up in Manchester, so maybe it's like he's going to go to London, and there's a suggestion that, despite what is being said, that there's a dishonesty or indeed an awareness on both parts that this is not something that's going to last and that he may be off for good. Either way, as I said, I enjoy the energy of the tune. It's definitely got pace, it's got a drive to it, it's got a bit of a wicked edge. I enjoyed especially the ride cymbal in a couple sections, so yeah, a fun tune, and one that, makes me wish they made more songs like this, because, even if they're known for kind of that flowing and, lyrically wicked indie rock, I feel like this suits their stylings very well. So in any case, I do look forward to hearing what people have to say about this one, because as I said, I did not catch all the lyrics, and there may be like crucial details I'm missing in terms of the scene and or story being cast here. But in any case, let me know what you think, and Luca and I will see you next time. Peace.